Okay, so we have talked about the internal structure of the axis of the sphagnum stem. It is made up of the cortex, the prosenkymatous layer, and the inner medullary region, right? So we are going to go now to the next part of the internal structure, which is the transverse section of the leaf. The transverse section of the leaf is 1 cell thick. In the young leaves, all the cells are arranged in are rectangular. In young leaves, all the cells are rectangular. Okay, so they are rectangular and they are arranged side by side. But however, in older stems or in older leaves, what will you notice? You will notice there is a beaded fashion. Instead of having um, rows of rectangular cells, you have cells that are alternating. Two types of cells that are alternating one after the other. Okay, you have this is in younger cells, but in older cells, you have this rectangular or rhomboidal cell is a hyaline cell. Hyaline cell. What is a hyaline cell? A cell which is if you remember, hyaline cells are rhomboidal in shape, and they are mainly found. They do not have photosynthetic capability. The second type of cell is the photosynthetic cells. Okay, so so you have two rows of hyaline cells that alternate with the photosynthetic cells. So this is the hyaline cells. They alternate with the smaller photosynthetic cells. So in this arrangement, this looks more or less like a bead. So let us take a look at the different arrangements in different species. In this species S. acutifolium, in S. acutifolium, you have the bulging hyaline cell which is bulging inwards, and the photosynthetic cell here, the photosynthetic cell is arranged in a manner where the base of the photosynthetic cell is turned upwards. Okay, can you see it is like a triangle? Looks like a triangle with the base turned upwards. So this is a photosynthetic cell. So as you remember, in hyaline cell, the main function of the hyaline cell or the hyaline cell is to store water, whereas the photosynthetic cell is mainly to photosynthesize or to aid in photosynthesis. Okay, so after the here in this other species here, S. tenellum, in S. tenellum you have the opposite arrangement of the hyaline and the photosynthetic cell. Here you have the photosynthetic cell, the base is turned downwards like a triangle, and the hyaline cell is bulging inwards. Okay, and then in another species of sphagnum, which is known as sphagnum squarosum, you have the hyaline and the chlorophyll containing cell alternating each other like this, without any of the margins intruding outwards or coming outwards. So um, I hope you've understood the arrangement of the leaf.